Silver is setting up for a major move to the upside right now. I do believe silver is finally going to break out and actually go up to record highs. So the record highs we've had on silver is about 48, 47. So I do believe right now we can see easily 100 silver in the next couple of years. So I want to start with this pattern here on the monthly time frames. So we need to get some bigger perspective here on silver so we can analyze it correctly. So you can see here, this is a bigger pitchforks. You guys that follow me, you know I use these pitchforks. I use these red lines here to predict the bull market tops, and they are super accurate. All we did here was take from the first price action date that we had here in 74 to the bull market here in the late 80s or late 70s, and back here to 90s where we had the complete bear market low. And in this case, we don't use the original, but we like to use the modified shift. So here on the modified shift, we can see here we had this massive bull market for years. Here silver was trending higher. You can see here algorithms were defending here, and we came up here, reached the median line. That's where the banks and the algorithms started dumping. The entities that are using these pitchforks are unknown, but we can see this pattern playing out on all markets. Nobody talks about it because I do believe it's just a few very big wealthy people use this, some kind of entity algorithm, use it to dump the markets once the median line is reached. And we can see this pattern over and over again. So I do believe we could still use this pitchfork. In my opinion, once the median line has been reached, we could easily go up here again. But most likely these algorithms are already exhausted. So there are other algorithms that are going to be in the way before silver can reach 95. So as I have this, simply to put it, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this, we can easily see in the next 10 years for silver. But to be more specific, we want to we want to look from the right. Since this pitchfork had already been used, we want to create a new one. So what we do is we use from the previous bear market lows to the all-time highs, and then to the recent lows. So let me just attach it here correctly. So we can see here again the modified shift. So what has happened? Well, we had an insane move here to the upside on silver. And where did we top? Exactly at the median line. So these are the algorithms that are using these pitchforks. You can see right now silver is heading again up towards this median line. I do believe it's going to be heavy resistance. What I do believe is going to be the next target for silver is this original pitchfork. So since the modified shift has already been tested, if we go on the shift one, we tested it we're actually testing it now on the normal scale. So on the normal scale, we're just hitting the first target. But when you're macro analyzing the charts, you ideally want to use the log scale. So if we go here on the log scale and on the normal, so we have the complete bear market lows to the all-time highs here, then to the recent lows. So I do believe silver is going to have a very impulsive leg to the upside. We've been consolidating here for a couple of years, mostly sideways. And right now we're finally starting the third wave here to the upside. So this is going to correlate similarly once the stock market hits its top. We're going to have here a very positive move to the upside on silver. I do believe that's going to correlate also with mass inflation. So most of the dollars right now in the system are completely inflated. They're fake. They have been issued by the Federal Reserve, and once the money supply, basically once the money starts changing hands and starts moving in the system, that's when people are going to run into precious metals. A lot of people have been asking me, what do I think about crypto? What will happen once the stock market tops here? We have the World War III here. Some major events going to happen. The stock market is going to correct 50%, and we're going to get mass inflation. What's going to happen to crypto markets? This is something I wanted to talk about a bit in this video today, because actually this bull market in crypto has been correlating very similarly to the stock market. So we'll pull this chart higher. So this is stock market here on the downside, and here is Bitcoin on the upside. So we can see here almost simultaneously, we can see the stock market bottomed a bit before, and after that the crypto market bottomed. Since then, once the crypto market's been trending higher, so has the stock market. Then we had a small correction here on Bitcoin, so did the stock market. Same here. Up here actually we had a correction here in crypto, same here on the stock market. Right now crypto is going higher again, so it's a stock market. So they're not, of course, perfectly correlating, but on the bigger time frame you can see more or less they are correlating. Also here Bitcoin topped here, same with the stock market. When the stock market, when the Bitcoin was going down, so it was the stock market. So I do believe once the S&P reaches here sometimes early next year, the latest, this massive pitchfork that we talked about in the previous video, and we're going to have a massive deleverage. That's probably going to happen to crypto as well. I do think crypto is going to crash as well, maybe not as much, but it's not going to be a safe haven. That's when money is going to flow into silver and gold. So I think also if you check the gold chart, the bull market is only getting started here on gold. So on gold here, I have this pitchfork here. Actually, let me see which chart I'm checking. So yes, so this chart here. So the gold, I have similar pitchfork here that goes back here to 2018, then to the recent bull market top, and then to the recent bear market lows. So this is the normal one. We can see here on the normal scale, we actually are testing it right now. So on the normal scale, we already hit the first target. So I do believe here's some possibility gold is going to stall a bit. But if you go on the log scale, we haven't yet reached it. So gold still has another, at least another 20% to go, I would say, easily, probably more depending when we reach. Then we can discuss any potential pullback targets. But if we look historically here, if we even go on the monthly chart, gold has just been trending higher, and I don't see this changing. Of course, we have periods of pullbacks, but once the dollar is going down, there's no way gold is going to go down as well. Gold is going to continue. It's going to be the only thing that's real money. Of course, at some point, I do believe crypto is going to be a takeover, but that's for another video. But for now, once we get the crypto market is not, the technology is not developed yet enough for people to use crypto as safe haven. It's too volatile, especially big money and smart money. They're not going to go into crypto once mass inflation strikes. We already have seen some kind of inflation, but people don't understand actually how bad things are going to get, in my opinion. And that's why we're going to get insane moves to the upside on both gold here and on silver. And we're only getting started now. Silver is going to easily take out here the 50 area. That's going to be the next safe resistance, maybe 1 year, 2 years sideways before then we'll start the final 50, which is going to take silver to around 100 easily, in my opinion. So that's just something I wanted to share. If you're interested for more detailed analysis, if you're actually a trader of gold and silver, you can join my Telegram link down below. Otherwise, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you guys all so much for all the support. The latest two videos went completely viral, and I'll see you again in the next video where we'll cover the stock market once again.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach